Welcome back, friends, followers and transients, to another episode of ASTRONEER with me, Vapor. Okay, so I decided to kind of get this going before this episode, so I went and collected the compound and the resin, etc. that I needed, and I set up some power, basically, just to kind of get things moving. I don't know why I'm hiding in here, there's no point at this point. I've set up a research station and I've just tested it out, and the only things I've got so far are resources, which I suppose isn't too bad. I'm not really 100% sure what we'll find on this planet, but look, try that again. The good thing is we have a battery, we have wind power, we have solar, so this thing should be charged quite nicely. Here we go, we're just getting resources, and that's why I've put these on here. We may eventually need to expand the resources we're storing, but I guess the idea is to take everything back to your main base. I mean, at least I'm assuming. I don't even know if there's going to be a storyline to this game. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Put that back. Because at the moment, you get marooned on a planet, you research... Oh, not more filters. Yeah, you research stuff to kind of be able to escape the planet, but then you just kind of think, nah, I've escaped from one planet, let's go to another planet and explore that and find more research. It just, as much as I like the game, it just feels like it's missing that key element for me. Oh my goodness. Let's take Subnautica for example. When it first came out, well maybe not when it first came out, but when I first picked it up, it had some story there. You were on a ship. I think it was a mining vessel, or they later decided it was going to be a mining vessel, but they changed the story a little bit, but there wasn't much of a story. But like, if we go back now, research, they have a fully fledged story and almost an ending to that story as well. Drill head. Now that will be for my crane back at the other place. We might have to try that at some point. So yeah, that's my only kind of gripe with this game so far. It is, you know, early access, pre-alpha and all that jazz. I know I keep saying that, but it is true. But I just really hope that they add something like that to it. What are you? Titanium. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I quite enjoy playing it and the exploration side of it, but I like purpose when I'm doing something, and I feel like I don't have purpose right now other than to grab research and hope that I get some research, not resources, and uncover something fantastic that I can really enjoy messing around with, or something that's going to make my life a little bit easier. But at the moment, yeah, I'm not really getting that. So I mean, I'd be interested to know what the people that play this game an awful lot, because obviously when you make a video for YouTube, you're playing half an hour to an hour at a time, depending if you edit parts out. And while I touch on that subject, I do apologise for not editing out the 10 minutes on my last video when I said I would. Bad mistake on my part, but at least I didn't swear or make any strange phone calls during that 10 minutes, because you would have heard it. So yeah, there's one blessing there. What are you? You're a funny looking thing. You're a mushroom. So yeah, I play the game in kind of very limited capacity. Now, some games like Banished, I've played an awful lot, so I know the ins and outs of that game. So a lot of games that I play on YouTube, I will probably jump in without any prior knowledge. I personally enjoy doing it that way, and then you can kind of go through the process that I am of learning the game, again, in a very short kind of window of time, because I don't play it for like hours and hours and hours in one go. You tend to learn more if you play it that way, but clearly I'm not playing it that way. So yeah, and then you're switching between games and there's different keys, so it really does yeah, kind of mess with your head a little bit. But I know most of you guys will play a game for as many hours as you have available at that time, and you're going to learn stuff. Oh man, no more filters. I wish I could recycle some of this stuff. That would be an awesome option. So yeah, if there's kind of, I'd be interested to know what you guys do. I know John, I did speak to him in the comments of the last video, and he says he just flies around, you know, exploring each planet, getting the resources and things. But like I'm kind of alluding to, I guess that will only last so long for me without an actual fixed purpose. So I don't know. Doesn't mean I will abandon the game. Might mean I'd take a little break from it and come back when it added more. But yeah, I kind of like it when you're playing with other people. There is that, which is quite cool. The only downside to that for me is things happen a lot quicker, because it's more than one person collecting resources and mining and things. So I don't know. It kind of makes me want to pick up Subnautica again, playing a game like this. Although I do believe they've added story to The Long Dark. Now, I do have that game. I wasn't very good at it. But again, there was no purpose, there was no story. So I kind of gave that one a bit of a wide berth. Shift and click, there we go. Yeah, this is... I was kind of hoping that when you come to a different planet, the research in the trees would somewhat differ than the research from trees of other planets, if you kind of get my meaning. Ooh, we're going to go and check that out in a second. But it seems that most of these are giving me the stuff that I've already got previously, apart from that one lucky find. But we will go and check out that ship. I need to find my tethers, that would be useful. I'm pretty sure I left some here. I could make some, we have a little bit of compound. We definitely need to explore underground here and see what's to offer. That thing is alive, whatever it is. Oh wow. Well, I've definitely never had one of them before, but it didn't seem worth it. Okay, tethers. Let's have a look. Don't think we have. But we can make some. Drop you in here. In fact, we'll make 2 packs of them, which isn't going to give me a lot of space to hold stuff, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Is that what I think it is? I think it's a windstorm. Oh, it is. Where's it coming from? Aha! It's not like the brown dust you see on the other planet. This one I almost mistook for a cloud. Luckily I heard it. Is it coming this way? I feel like it is. I think these are more deadly. No, it might just be bypassing us slightly. It's kind of coming here, but no. I think he's just going past. Storms have been known to change direction. I don't want to risk it just yet. Feels like it's lingering an awful lot just in this area. I don't want to add another death to my death counter, that's for sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's going by. It's slowing me down though. The question is, I think that crash thing was over here somewhere, so... Excellent. Yeah, it's definitely... It's not over this way, so I think we're safe. Let's go and have a nosy. I'm sure it was over here. There's some yeah, there it is. I can see it now. There's some interesting looking plants on this planet. That's something I've noticed. I don't know if they would kill me, because I've not had a plant kill me on a surface yet, but I guess that is a possibility. Drop you down here. Speaking of which, I would assume those ones will. Right, I've got quite a bit of oxygen, so I don't necessarily need to run tethers the whole way. You research, I think you may well be. Yep, okay, we'll take you. Now that blue one looks quite funky. We might come back and grab that one next. I kind of hope that certain shapes or colours would mean something different, but yeah, not necessarily. Right, fingers crossed. We're going to get something exciting. I mean, some of these research things do look different than what I'm used to seeing. And that blue one up there looks quite interesting. But, yeah, can't always hold your breath. You didn't put that on properly. There we go. Come on, give me something really cool. What are we giving me? Copper. Wow. Yeah. Let's try again. The other thing over here is probably going to be resources, right? Because usually that's inside. I just feels slightly underwhelming. What about that one? What are you? I think we're going to go for that blue one. But let's have a... Oh, I don't think there's anything in here. Oh, wow. Camera went completely out of control. Is it this side you get in? Some of them don't have anything. This looks like some kind of engine. Okay, I'm assuming that research was the only thing here. Let's go and grab that blue one. See, that doesn't look natural. It is a mushroom, I think. And that one's a whopper. But we're going to take you. And we're going to head back. And we're going to cross our fingers and our toes that we're going to get something. And I'm wondering as well, does it tell you when there's no more research to be found? Because you could continuously do this forever. Is this resin? What are you? Oh, is that coal? It looks like resin, but it's dark. What are you? Coal. Aha. Okay, I wasn't far off guessing what that was. There's quite a bit that are around actually. But that's for a generator, isn't it? So don't necessarily need that. It does look in this, just tons and tons and tons of research. But yeah, little need to go and get it unless I need resources, it feels like. Come on, give me something good. Jesus. Wow. That's exciting, right? Right, one last one. And then we're going to do some tunneling. Take you because you're the closest one I can see. And I'm not going to look for a tunnel, I'm just going to tunnel down. Now I could build a vehicle, plenty of resources to actually do so, as it stands. But I think, yeah, we're going to tunnel down and see if we can... Oh! Make our way into a cave system. Open 3 seat. Now that's going to be useful for me playing on single player, but never mind. It's something new. And at least I guess if somebody did eventually join me, we'd have that facility. Right, I'm going to use this area just because it's already kind of at a weird angle. Let's try and... Is that resin? No, it's not resin. What am I saying? It doesn't look like resin. I think it's copper. Right. I think it is, isn't it? Try and pinch a bit more of that. I couldn't really see that on the surface, which is interesting. Yeah, it is copper. Thought it might be. Can we get a tether in here that will attach to something outside? Nope. Oh, it is here. I'm just blind. That has hooked up. It certainly has. Perfect. Let's just hope for the best. I'm going to try and keep it at a relatively decent angle. Because that way... Oh dear. Well, we made it through. I wasn't expecting that simple. I thought it'd be a bit more difficult than that. Whack a tether here. That's not actually too bad. If I work this nicely, I can make myself a nice ramp. Okay, that wasn't the button I was looking for. So if we get kind of that angle, that looks a bit steep actually. Let's try that again. Maybe more like that. Can I get up that? No. That's because I'm trying to run up the side of a wall. What kind of imbecile am I? Don't answer that question. I don't want to put that point in the comments. Can we get up there? Yes, perfect. Okay, so there's nothing there. This is an unusual looking little cave. Hook you up here. The question is there going to be anything... That's coal, isn't it? Yes. Is there going to be any really dodgy looking plants down here? At the moment, it doesn't seem like it. What have we got here? Now that looks like resin. It is. Yes. We've got some killer plants, finally. Get you here. Get you out. Get my proton pack out. That's it. See how many of these I can annihilate. Oh, that's a lot of smoke. Oh, run, 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 run. As long as I'm attached to this tether, I think I'm fine. Perfect. Oh. Is it hurting? No. Right, you're dead. Alright, so I'm actually gaining health, so it must be hurting me marginally. Oh, is that power? Damn it. Got ya. Oh, that's... Oh. Oh, come on. Chalk up another death. Deary me. I really wasn't expecting that. I thought I was fine until he suddenly died. The interesting thing is you're wearing a suit, right? Like you're breathing in it. It's like it's your own personal habitat. How does that get you? Because it's just blowing smoke at you. Technically, your suit should protect you from that. So that's kind of a really weird thing. Thankfully, we didn't die a million miles away from where we were. And there's some research off these panes. We'll take you, and you. Perfect. Does that go away? Go away. Right, so we've got a couple of bits. 3 research there. I'm not really interested in that just yet. We're going to have a quick wander. Very barren caves. Okay, it's opening up here a little bit. Somebody keep an eye on my oxygen for me. So we got some coal. We got some... Is that compound? I think it's more resin. We got the cave system going down a little bit more. So there's tons of resin, coal, copper. I've not seen any rocket fuel yet. We got enough to get away from here anyway, so that's fine. Having these things are a lifesaver. It means you can go so far. Let's I've researched these, I think probably to death, so I doubt very much we're going to get anything from them. See, resin isn't what I need for my tethers, so that's not going to help. I think a vehicle might be in need of. I think we might have to do that to explore a little bit more. Again, it's more the research out. I want something really cool. I don't know what I'm expecting. Sounds a little bit windy out there. But it always sounds windy and you get outside and it's like sunny skies. Okay, it does sound a little bit windy. Oh dear. Oh no. We're not going to get another death just yet. Cool. Yep, we don't really want to give that a go, I don't think. Is it close by? Is it? I can hear it, but I can't see it. Okay. See the difference? The sky goes clear. Oh my goodness. That rock was clearly aiming for my head. The thing is, I don't know when it's going to be finished. Is it finished? Nope. Blue skies. This is slightly annoying. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. Let's take a risk. No idea where the storm is. I literally can't see it. I can just hear it. Right, it's gone. Goodness for that. Right, what are you gonna give me? Nothing. Some resources. Oh. And fuel condenser. I'm guessing that's nothing we can build here. A narrow mod. What does that do? We have some copper, don't we? No clue what it does. Let's put you over here. Let's make one. An augment, but what does it do? I don't know. An inhibitor mod? Again, not sure what that does. Copper. Let's make one. Oh, I know what that does. Are these for the... I wonder if they're for the gun. Okay, that made an interesting noise. And the other one... Okay, so it clearly did something to my gun. It's made it less powerful. Okay, so now it's just a harvesting weapon. Yeah. Am I only supposed to have one of those at a time? Inhibitor mod, maybe. Narrow mod? Is it actually digging? No, it's not. Not sure the point of those. But I guess if you just wanted to kind of harvest an area, maybe that's what it's for. I don't know. I've not got a clue, if I'm honest. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave this episode right here. A lot of thoughts in this episode. A lot of me giving you kind of my thoughts of the game and kind of trying to understand what the actual aim is now, from this point of view anyway. Thank you very much for watching, but until next time, as always, take care.